Alright, this will be my first video for my fitness channel. Like I said, I made a post on there that it would be training obliques. Now, my fitness channel is going to consist of not just working out. Now, when I name it fitness, that's dealing with everything related to fitness. That means agility. That means not just strength. Like I work out, but I play basketball too. So I'll show plyometrics. I'll show stretches that I do. All of that goes into fitness. And also, it's gonna be a mix of fitness and also where I can just talk about things, because on TikTok I don't really feel like you can talk about certain stuff. Like on there, you probably get like blocked or not blocked, but like canceled, or they'll just remove your posts and stuff. So on YouTube, I don't think they do that too much. So I'm able to really talk about it. So I'm gonna set the camera up. Y'all can just see me work out, and I'll still be talking to y'all. All right. Well, I'll show the ab training after this. So what I do, so now if I'm judging my physique not being biased, I have a pretty big chest. I don't want to say a pretty big chest. I'll say pretty wide chest. It's pretty wide. My shoulders are not that great. They're good. Like if I flex, if I do like a flex like this, they look pretty good. But like right down here, they're not popping out how I want them. So I've been prioritizing that. And the only thing I've been doing for that is shoulder press, like seated shoulder press, lateral raises, and then rear delt flies. And the rear delt flies is kind of weird because I don't know if you're supposed to do it like this or you're supposed to go from like an angle. I'm gonna show y'all though. So the first thing I did is get a chair. Then I only have 20-pound dumbbells, so I have to get some more. But this is what I'm working with. Sit down and just do 3 sets of 12. Alright, that was pretty good. And also I have resistance band that stretch my shoulders like this. I got a black one and a red one. I think the black one is like 30 pounds resistance. I'm not really sure. But and then you do this. This is a really good stretch for your chest. And then you can just bring it out over or like around your back. Stretch it even more. And if you want it to be tighter, you just grab it in closer and pull it out. And then you really feel it. Yeah. Oh. And also I'm gonna show y'all a very underrated stretch for like your shoulders. So for a long time I was going through like shoulder pain because I was trying to do a dead hang with one hand. So what I found out is like this muscle right there, that middle muscle. And when I would have put it behind my back, it would start to hurt. So I have my massage gun. I don't know where it is right now, but I have that and I was trying to hit it and massage it. But that wasn't a problem. It wasn't really my muscles. It was I don't know if it's called an abductor. I think it is. So a stretch for that is try to put your hand behind your back so far up like this that your other hand behind it can reach it. Look, that. And once you do that, you'll feel it kind of pop. I don't know if y'all heard that. And then you do it with the other hand, like that. You grab it, you just kind of stretch it. And then if that don't work, then you get this, like whatever shoulder you're about to stretch, you get this, you put the other hand under it, bring this down. See, there it go. And you'll feel it. And then you do it with the other arm, just bring it down. And that should relieve the pain. If it doesn't, then that's a big problem. I can't really help you with that. All right, second set. But yeah, mind you, before I started this video, I was already working out, so my shoulders are kind of fried. But I'm trying to get them bigger because I posted on TikTok, and dude was like, "I need to do your shoulders," and I was like, "Man, that ain't nothing. Like, he just talking." But nah, actually, if I do want like a aesthetic physique, like I got good shoulders. Don't get me wrong, but they can be better. Like you want that bulge, and most people say that to get the bulge, you gotta work the rear delt, which I do work, but not as much as my front and my side. So. I mean, you can, let me see if I can get in the light real quick. Hold on. All right, still good to see it. So it pops out. It's really small though. All right, so and this is the third set. That was pretty good. All right, so I'm just gonna start on the second thing for my shoulders. Now, excuse the room. Back there was kind of a bit dirty, so I cleaned it up a little bit. Sorry about that. I was in the process of cleaning my room, but I had to make this video. So, yeah, so now what to do is to do lateral raises. Now, like I said, you can see it, like, my side is probably the biggest muscle I have. The front is all right, and then the rear delt is the smallest. So I'm just gonna, so now, my auntie husband told me this. I don't know how true it is, but if you do lateral raises like this works good, but he says the better way to do it is this way. And I do feel it more though. So 2, 3, 4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, that feels way better than just doing it that way. Now y'all can test it out, see how it works. I like it, it feels good. But yeah, like another thing I want to mention is that, like, when it comes to my channel is I'm 18 and I feel like I know some information that I could tell other not kids, but other adults or other teenagers my age to know. Like, and one thing I would say if I was to tell y'all something is that growing up like in this society, in this generation, it teaches men to be very lustful at a young age, like really lustful, like creepy type, you know, just, it's horrible. Now, I'm not gonna talk too much because I do my other set, but when you lust, the Bible talks about it. My Bible's right there. I actually had supposed to be making a video about that, but I'm gonna do that later, and that's on my TikTok, and I'll put it in the link. I'll put the link in the comment section. But lust makes you a shell of yourself. Like, okay, so now, y'all know a lot of people don't believe in God. You can believe whatever you want to, but just believe this. Who you are and who you want to be is not too different than each other. The only difference is that you're not doing the stuff to get there. It's not that you really change, because all that you want to be, you kind of already are. Because you think about it, this body, like this me, if I want to be bigger, I have to do what? Work harder with the what? Same body. I don't get a new body and then just like, oh, I'm big now. No, I have to use the skinny body to get bigger, right? So you use that with any other thing. Like if you want to get rich or get a girl or something, you just gotta get better with talking to girls within your own self. And once you do that, you'll become confident. So yeah, I'll be back. Let me just give this a second. So back to what I was saying, you're gonna become confident when you don't lust, and the Bible says that he who lusteth in this committed adultery, whether in the heart. Basically, if you know what adultery rating means, it means having sexual relations with someone that's in a marriage, or that's like just basically cheating on your husband. That's what adultery is. And then fornicating is just doing it before you are married. So. But you got to think about it. He didn't say he who looks at a woman with lust fornicates with her in his heart. No, he said adultery, which means he said applying that you're already married. So that's kind of implying that, I'm kind of jumping a bit here. Sorry about that. It's implying that you are married in spirit to whoever God gives you, and you're basically cheating on them with these random people. But let me get back to the subject, and I hope it's not too deep because I'll be thinking a lot deep things. I'm just trying to keep it at a minimum. I can say a lot more, but I don't want to because this is my first video. But yeah, I'll tell young men, don't get in the habit of lusting. I know it's hard. I can't say don't feel bad. You should feel bad if you lust, but don't think that you're the only one that do this. Man, listen, if any brothers are watching this, you can testify that you all have gone through that stage. You probably are going through the stage right now, and that's why I'm here to help you. Now since this is YouTube, I can mention it. I practice SR, which stands for semen retention. And it's basically, the Bible doesn't mention the word semen retention, but it's basically implying that you should retain your seed, because it's saying not to lust. And lust is just looking at a woman, for that desire to, you know, do it with her. So, and also it's a lot of benefits. I can't talk about it all in this one video, but it's a lot of benefits to that. Like a lot. Okay, good benefits. I don't really hardly see any bad ones. The only thing I probably say that's like a negative is the amount of energy you get when you go on long streets, bro. Your energy be crazy. Like you probably can't sleep. Like I've been having kind of hard time sleeping from time to time because of this. But I take melatonin, so I'll be straight. But yeah, let me just do the last set. And the last one I'm gonna do is a rear delt 5, but I might not do it with 20 because 20 is a bit hard.